I'm sure you guys have run into this where people will say, oh, I want to adopt. How long does it take? And you say 2 years. Oh, I could never wait that long. And I'm thinking, well, you have to wait one way or the other for a baby.
Right.
Even if you just get pregnant right away, you're waiting. That wait is what that process of waiting is what bonds you to them in the end. And it makes you so grateful by the time that they get here. I am grateful. I wish they would have gotten here earlier, but that 2-year wait was invaluable as a part of our bonding process. And because you ache for them, and because you long for them, and because you miss them, that helps in your bonding. It's part of the pain that makes everything stronger.
Well, and I find now that I miss having the opportunity to go to Haiti. And I think that a lot of that is because that was time that was just me and Colin. There was no work, there was no phones, there was no other responsibility. That was just time that we spent together. And you know, when you get home and you get back into daily life, you don't have necessarily those moments because you have those other stresses, you know, those other things. But when you're just there with your child, it's just the two of you, or you know, whoever's there, and you can just solely focus on each other. And I agree that it strengthens your bond.
Yeah. Well, and I'm glad you said that because in different scenarios, one of our little guys we adopted after being through foster care, but just adding to it that 10 months of not knowing if he was going back to a bad situation or being ours was hell. But it does something about that trial and that waiting period. Also, I used to work for an adoption agency with parents, helping them through the whole process for Guatemala. And you know, that period of waiting is dreadful. It's terrible. And they would cry and swear at me and yell if something happened that was going to take it longer because you just feel like I have to save that baby. But maybe if you could just try to say, I know this is so hard, and suck it up and just say it's going to be for the good in the end or something, because there is something about putting that much of your heart into paperwork and waiting that, you know, kind of strengthens maybe your bond a little bit later on.
I think you labor.
Yeah.
It's a different
labor.
Yeah,
I remember
agree.
having someone say, when they heard that we adopted, they said, oh, you got your children the easy way. I was like, let me smack you. Yeah, that's so not true. But that's so nice of you to think that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I agree.
It is a labor.
It is very much. And it's a work that you're to get them here one way or the other.
And it makes it all that much more sweet.
Yeah,
Right,
I agree.
in the end.
And you do forget the labor pains, right? Which is why you sign
You
up
do
for
forget
it.